easily. Haha! It's actually up on there for once. All right. Let's see if anybody's on yet, besides me. Hello, Dina. Hello, Deborah. All right. So without further ado, because I'm a minute behind already, I had people in here last minute, so that tends to get me not get all the stuff gathered. So I ran around a little later tonight than usual. Let me just get my other stuff out here. I have a lot of stuff to go through tonight. I do not have Dawn here, and I am alone because Colleen was working on her space. I told her she could stay as long as she did not bring up stuff while I wasn't looking, because I can't do that again. So let me just get this so I can actually have a calculator that's functioning. Now, a couple things. I do have some vendors that did change their sales. I had one vendor, vendor 16, that went from 25 to 20% starting tomorrow again. If you whatever you have pulled aside from August from her, you get the 25%. So now with Joanne, who's the Looking Glass vendor 77, she's going from 30% to 40%. Anything you have from her booth in August is going to be recognized at the 30% when we check you out, just to keep it fair. Oops, I see a lot of comments in here. Hello from Virginia. Hey, Susie. And she, Jeanette, I robot, she, Jeanette. Okay. Hi, Barbara. Don is picking on your letter there. You lost an H. So, yes, we do ship to Virginia. As long as it fits in the box. We do have, if Miss Mercila's on, I have a bunch of stuff for you that we did not package together because I went to my mom and, not to my mom, to my sister's this past Monday and Tuesday. So, without further ado, we will start with, of course, something heavy. This is from the Hip Chick. And this is a nice old cast iron, sad iron with one piece, great doorstop, just $8.40. So again, simple, just say sold and which item, because of the lag, I need to know which item it is that you are purchasing. So don't just say sold, tell me which item. So, from the same vendor, the Hip Chick. I did, thank you, Debbie. My car is packed. I got so much stuff in there, I have to take some more stuff out before I leave tonight so I can actually have my rear view mirror back. This is Avon. This is the produced by Fosteria, and this is I forget what this is called, Washington design. But this is the blue Fosteria, and this is just $8.40. This is the picture. I don't know what building that might be, Vernon, and that's just $8.40. It actually has the sticker on there still, Fosteria for Avon. So we sold a lot of the Cape Cod this past weekend. We put up a couple pieces, and then after the event, like, so you can watch, if you're watching this as a replay, you still can buy if it's still available. We absolutely do that. So one of the people saw the cake plate, and we had a couple other pieces, so she's going to be taking all of that. Nice ruby glass. This is also from the Hip Chick. It's for $20.30. It's a nice old stoneware bottle. I'm going to come out so I can show the close-ups on it. So this is stoneware. There's no chips or cracks. It's got the boss there. Looks like a pint, I guess, maybe. So that's in really nice shape. That's nice and old. Oops, let me get this up off the floor so I'm not breaking things. All right. That's very cool. Yes. From our vendor, Jazzy Junk, I grabbed some nice kitschy finds that people seem to be loving right now. The giant fork and spoon. These have like a Tiki design on them. It is just $9.60 for the pair. So, and since they are wood, Don would be able to ship those. If you wanted those shipped, you'd be able to do something with that because the box wouldn't hit the parameters because we'd be able to keep it thin. So for the nice Tiki, we actually have a Tiki theme going tonight. I have another piece of Tiki. Just $9.60 for the giant wood. Hop Chicks? Yes, I found it in Hop Chicks. Yes, they were popular. And then on Everybody Loves Raymond. His parents had a big set in their kitchen. They go in waves. We have people that will come in and ask for those, and then now we've got a pair in here. Nobody, and they're only $9.60 for the pair. That's not for one. We have a nice 4-inch Lennox 1980 USA vase. It's got the same pattern on both sides, and that is just $12. And that is Lennox Event. So I don't know if, I guess a collector's piece, so you would not have been able to necessarily find that in the store. And that's a nice piece of porcelain for that. And I'm going to move those out of my way so I'm not tripping on those. I've already done that. I do that enough without help. Okay. I grabbed also from the from Jazzy Junk. This is new, but it's fun. It's a holiday little tin Halloween for just $4. It's a planter, or you could drop a tea light or a votive in there. Very cute. It is tin. It's just $4 with the little black cat on there. And it's like a purple bow. Everything on it is metal. It's got like the little flames licking at the cauldron there. And that's just $4 for that guy. Okay, this is a green and amber swirl glass decanter with no stopper. This is from Vintage Crush. So the bottom of this is actually the green, and then this part is amber. You can see it did have a stopper. It's just $8. You got it, Deborah Kennedy. Yeah, that's what I have. Okay. All right, planter to Deborah Kennedy. I don't know what winer that one was, and that's just $8. It's really pretty. It's got some whatever. Actually, looks like a little dirt in the bottom, but if you let it soak, I'm sure you can get that cleaned up nicely. Also from Jazzy Junk, I grabbed this because it's just $4. It's a little stained glass like piece. They're kittens. And it is glass in a little frame. That's just $4 for that. Yeah, I got it. Thank you, Don. It's just $4 on the little stained glass kitten glass. And again, if you're watching this after, you're more than welcome to purchase. From our vendor CJ, this is a nice little MCM style basket. It's got a little bit of age to it. He's very happy, this little fish. He's just $3.20 for the little basket fish. It's got his little gills and then that really happy face going on there. Okay. From our vendor Belmont Farmhouse is a nice piece of amber glass for just $6.30. It's got a nice little swirl pattern here. Get that out of there. I don't know what that was. So that was just $6.30 for the scalloped amber vase. From our vendor who is now up on the stage, good to go. Made in USA, yellow potter, a piece of Oxford ware yellow ceramic bowl. It was used, it does have some scratches on it. I will get to the cowbells shortly. Okay, let me just go through everything. There are some scratches in that, and that is just $4 for that piece of Oxford ware. And you do see a cowbell, full scale bell. Hey, Pox, I see you're there. All right, this is a newer cowbell, but it's made to look vintage style. It's 3 3/4 inches tall, and it's $9.60. I mean, it's older, but it's not super old. It's got a nice sound to it. It probably was a cowbell. Dawn. All right. So that is $9.60 for the cowbell, and that's from our vendor Pickin' Wildflowers, who moved off the stage down to the floor. So I grabbed this from our vendor Good to Go. It is a vintage Canco is the brand. It is nice and old. It is in deluxe miniature chocolates. It's empty, of course. Tin. It's got the lid is got some weight to it, and that's just $12. Don is actually at work on the trains, and there is some pitting and such on it, but it is an old box for just $12. I brought that up because everybody keeps trying to buy mine. Now this is adorable. It is just $4.80. It is a wood-carved cat eyeglass holder. It's got a little base on it, and those are my eyeglasses. You can see how well they sit on there. And that's just $4.80 from our vendor, Redreamable. Very cute. Just $4.80 for the, and you see how it does work. I mean, I have my glasses on it. So that's just $4.80 for the eyeglass holder. From our vendor, you got it, pass on the bell. From our vendor, Pickin' Wildflowers, is a really cool cookie jar. It's a basket weave with a plastic liner and then this fabric liner with the wood lid. And this is just $12. It's 8 inches tall with an 8-inch diameter. Very country kitchen. Very nice. Okay. Grab something else from the floor. From our vendor, the looking glass for $7. It is a metal. I actually took the hook with it because it was actually easier. It was the only way I was getting it out. So it's just a newer piece, but it's very pretty. It's just $7 for this pretty floral metal heart. Yeah. From our vendor, Redreamable, I grabbed this because I just thought this was cute. This is a tavern signs of early America. These are like from the late 60s, early 70s, made in York, Pennsylvania. This one's the rates of toll is just $16. It is wood. And there are other tavern signs apparently in this collection. This one is the size of the ship. This is just the rates of the toll, number 8 in the series. So you can see it's like a nice thicker wood, very cute. Persons going to church get to ride for free. So, very cute. $16 for the rates of the toll on that one. From our vendor, on second thought, I grabbed this pretty pink flower painting. It is framed. It is vintage. It's just $16. The heart was $7. And it has like a nice whitewash like kind of frame on it. It is about 12 3/4 by 10 3/4. It is a recessed frame, as you can see. And the picture is very pretty. And that's just $16. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Don. Okay. Now from our vendor, Burning Sensation Antiques, I didn't know what that was. This is an antique staircase saw for $16. What a nice piece of primitive where this is. This is older, it is antique. And you can see how you would hold this saw. It's meant for one person. Very unusual, in really good shape. Very sharp. There is one tine missing here. But it looks like you could still use it or just put it out because it's really unusual. And you always have room for little pieces like this. Okay, this has some good weight to it. This is a nice old Stoneware Croc. It is brown paint for $16. There's like a little hickey here on the finish. I don't see any other damage. There is no lid. It's got these handles that are not really, you got it, Miss Pock, not really easy to hold. I mean, you can hold it like this, but I would not go like this. So, and that's just $16, and that's got some good weight to it. Okay, let me mark that for the Pocks. Yeah, I love this saw. I just saw this today, and the wood on it is just so nice. The patina is beautiful. What is this stuck on? Oh, there we go. Okay. Grab this because I thought it was cute. It's tiny. It's just $4.90. It's from Belmont Farmhouse. It is a vintage copper plate. It's a hunter with a dog. It's one of those little, usually see these as the large chargers. So I like this because it was tiny. You always have room for one more little tiny piece of artwork on your wall. And that's just $4.90 from Belmont Farmhouse. I grabbed from On Second Thought, not old, a vintage style. This is all metal for $24. It is a nice basket. It's got little round feet on it. These are great for your centerpieces. Put a nice fabric towel in it. You can put your breads and your roll in there if you're doing a nice buffet or even just in the center of the table. And that is $24, and that is quite weighty. It does have some good weight to it, so. Now I grabbed this. This is a really good deal. Look, $6 firm for the little wood inlaid fisherman picture. You can see that, yeah. And that's just $6 from the Looking Glass. This is from our vendor. I'll come out. Can I get out? I think I've blocked myself in. Boy, let me move these things. This is from Vintage Crush, who apparently was at the door earlier and I did not see her, so she did not come back. This is $12 for the double gourd vase, made in Japan. They're little kois, a little dainty vase from 1980, and that's $12 for that pretty piece of porcelain. All right, this is from our vendor CJ's Finds. This is a fantastic deal. Does have some little chips on it, but the top is fine. Nice old stoneware jug. It's a smaller one. $8, right? $8 for the small moonshine jug. Ready for your band. We have other sizes available, so you can get your full-size band going there. So that's just $8 for that really nice stoneware two-tone crock jug. All right. Now I kept this up here. Customer changed their mind on it. It's a very unusual print. I'm going to come out so you can see the print. It's just $14. The frame, this is from Belmont Farmhouse. The frame does have some condition issues, as you can see. But the print, I know it's the Disappointed Suitor. So you can see the frame has some loss on it, but the print itself is pretty nice. And that's just $14 for that Victorian print. Let me see. That's $14 for that. Try to get everything off the floor so I don't step on anything. This is from the Looking Glass. This is it's like resin, but it's on a wood base. This is a rooster, and he is just, tomorrow he'll be $5.40 for the resin rooster. Very lightweight. I think I got everything that I had on the floor. So now we're just going to wrap up with all the things that are still left in the crate, which we have quite a bit to go through still. This is from CJ's Finds. This is one of those little carnival glass banks, little piggy bank, and he is $7.20. Unfortunately, he does not have a stopper, so whatever you put in there, unless you're really good at getting things back out, it's going to stay in there. So just if you're going to put any coins in there, put in things that are really not going to break your bank and that you don't need to get it back. I have this other bell, which does not stand. It is a hanging, and this one is $12. It's a vintage, smaller one. This one, it has a wood clapper. So this is probably like more like a sheep bell. And that's $12. That's also from Pickin' Wildflowers. Bell, cow, pig, sheep, whatever animal you want to hang that on. And that one is $12 with the wooden clapper. From our vendor, Andover Junction. I'm going to come around so I can show you the bottom of this bottle. It is $15.20. It is porcelain. It does have the original stopper in it. I'm going to show you that so you can see it has the cork stopper with the porcelain topper. Very pretty pattern on that. And you can see how nice and old that is. And the back has a, not so ornate, but it still has a nice, the pattern comes over from the front to the back. And that is just $15.20. Also from Andover Junction, not super old, made in China, but it's very cute. It's a bunny mug, and that's just $4.80. So you got his ears on the front, and on the back you got his tail. So just $4.80 for the little bunny mug. Since we're doing mugs, we'll finish up with the Campbell's Kids mug, also from Andover Junction, and that is $8, and that is from 1998. So you got the front of them, and then the back has the hair of one of the Campbell's Kids. And these are considered soup mugs. I mean, you can use it for coffee if you wanted to, but a little bit of soup in there. And that is just $8. Looks like it'll hold the small can of soup from Campbell's. From our vendor, Bronx Man Cave. Just have to do the math on this one. $30. It's a package of 1960s Mr. Softy, 3 pieces. It has an official membership card and then a couple little baggies in there. So that's just $30 for that little collection of Mr. Softy ice cream items. From our vendor, Starwares, I have two Smurfs in a bag at I think this was like called Snorkels or something. It's a little PVC guy. And those are $7.20 for the 2 Smurfs. It's a Smurfette playing tennis. And then Brainy Smurf. And then I don't know, like I said, I don't know what this red guy is. I think he's a snorkel or something. And that's $7.20 for the 3 PVC guys. Great little stocking stuffers, a little gifts to give out. I grabbed this from Good to Go because I thought this was just so unusual. I'm going to come around so you can see that this is a souvenir, vintage souvenir from Cuba. It's $7.20 for the Cuban Doll. I don't know, she's quite like, she's got wood base and then it's like starched. I don't know what her arms are made out of. And she's got a little wooden head, very pretty, just $7.20, very unusual. There's your Cuba souvenir. There's the other foot. I'm like, okay, she's only got one leg now. We got the 2. Not very, I don't know if she had hands on the end there, but this is her condition now. So this has got some age to it, and she's just $7.20. Ooh. Okay. I grabbed this nice little folk art box. Kind of closes, it's old, closes a little, you kind of have to help it close. It's got little brass feet. It's carved quite ornately. It's just $8. It says box from Turkey. So somewhere around here it says Turkey on it. You got it, Miss Pock. It's got this pink corduroy fabric-y felt-like lining. You can see the great details on this. And the clasps are quite large and sturdy for such a tiny little box. And that is just $8 from this for this really nice old box. Get the doll off to the box. And it's very cute. I love her face. I'm just thinking like the 1950s, early 60s, before the Bay of Pigs, I'm thinking this is from. You got it, Miss Mercia. We will add that to your pile, and Don's going to work on getting that all set up for you tomorrow. We had, I think he forgot when I went away to my mother's because I actually like have it hidden behind a big chocolate sign so that people weren't messing with it, so we keep your shipping separate from our other stuff that's on hold. But he's been working his butt off here. We had a lot of changes in the shop, a lot of movement in booths, and as things are, tomorrow I'm hoping to have more time to go around and take some pictures to show you all the changes. Now I have this from the Bronx Man Cave as well. This is a gentleman's caddy vanity. You put your wallet and your coins. He's the Dachshund. He's $18. So usually like it's a billfold will go in here, your wallet, and then your coins and stuff. So this is the gentleman's vanity valet, the little dog. Or you can use it as a planter if you wanted to. I mean, that was its original purpose, but he's very cute. You could use it for other things. And he is just $18 for the ceramic doggy. They call him valet. Yes, it is doggone cute. I brought this up only because I found it in the wrong spot, so I grabbed it out of that booth, brought it up. It's a Cobalt blue wine bottle. It has a dragonfly on here. Gianello. It's from Pickin' Wildflowers. It's just $4. It is a beautiful blue. It's not flash. Very nice bottle for just $4. Here's the other piece of tiki ware that I was talking about. Now this is a reproduction piece. This is from 2011. It's a nice blue ceramic tiki man with a, I'm not going to read the full tag there, but this is from Redeemable. It's $9.60. Yes, he is bare bottom. You can see his little buttocks there. And he's a nice little ceramic blue drinking tiki cup there. Now, also just came in today, and it's not super old, but it's so unusual. It is from Spice Grinder, made in Australia, signed from 1989. So it has the tag on it. What did I just do? Oh, I dropped out the drawer. All right, so so your little spices come out in here. You grind up your little spices. You can see the activity going on in here, and that is $19.20 for this adorable little vintage style grinder. So instead of having a mortar and pestle, You can put your spices in here and grind it up, and then they come out in this little scoop. They put your stuff right in. Yes, I was thinking of that too. I was thinking of Forrest Gump with that, with the buttocks. So it's in remarkably good condition. It actually is signed, like the person's name and everything on there. So I guess these are a little more collectible than just your regular little grinder with that on there. Now also just came in, there's 6 glasses and the pitcher. This is a juice set for just $20. Let's see. The pitcher is 8.5 inches tall and the glasses are 3 3/4. So for the set, you get the little frosted pitcher with the tomatoes on it and 6 matching juice glasses for just $20 for the full set. So very nice set that's in very good condition. So if you like to serve tomato juice to your guests, how cute would that be? Or even for yourself. Put the tomato juice in there in the fridge, keeps it nice and cold. I've got another bell. This is also from our vendor Starwares. This is a U.S. Air Force Academy bell, little souvenir bell. It's got some pitting. It's just $6.40. Trying to see what this top of this says. Well, that's just the maker, but I'm going to come around so you can actually see the handle, how nice this handle is. It looks like they probably did like a generic handle with with a souvenir spoon, and then it would be like cut off here the way it looks, and then they did it on the bell. And that's just $6.40 from the U.S. Air Force Academy, a vintage souvenir bell. Put that there, since I'm over there. Okay. And the last 3 things are actually all from the same vendor. I was able to, when I started, I was getting it all nice and pretty there. Okay. For those joining us for the first time, the Good for Bloody Marys, absolutely, great idea. The Donald Bushel is my other half. He is not in the shop, so he's making his puns via the internet. So if you see all those little puns, that's Don. I grabbed this also from Betty's Treasures. It's $9.60. It's an orange and yellow Crackled glass with applied handle. It's an amberina top, and it kind of comes down. So they call this amberina when it's going from like the red to the orange to the amber colored. And this one's just $9.60. It's a beautiful piece of crackle. Now, one of the things you always want to check with your crackle is to make sure that it is just indeed crackle and not cracks, because it's very easy to find a piece of crackle glass that does have actual cracks in it. This one does not, so you always got to watch out for that. I grabbed this is Fosteria. We do take PayPal. And we also do, during business hours, we'll take the credit card over the phone. So if you need something shipped, you just message me afterwards, tell me your zip code, and we'll send you a PayPal invoice. And you can either pay that PayPal invoice directly, or you can call us when we're back in the shop, and we'll just put you right through the credit card machine. We do not hold on to your information ever. And we charge the actual rates from the USPS, and Don does an amazing job packaging. We don't charge you any extra handling fees. So the prices that you hear on the items is what we'll charge you for it, plus shipping and tax. We have to collect sales tax. So it's super easy, and we do it all the time. We're shipping all over the country from our Facebook videos, our YouTube videos, our Instagram and Facebook posts constantly. So never hesitate to ask, and we'll gladly send things your way. This is the Fosteria coin glass candy jar. It is $19.20. This is the green, comes in red, comes in amber, comes in clear. We have another piece of the green, and we have some more of the amber in the back. So that's just $19.20 for the lidded. And it's got some good weight to it. It's not like a forest green. It's more like an olive green. And that's called Fosteria coin. It was a very popular pattern of theirs. And last but not least, not old, super lightweight. I think it's hollow, sounds hollow. Just $4.80 for the Rooster on Pumpkin figure. It's just a little resin fall figurine for $4.80. Again, not old. It's not 1920, it's 1989. 1989, and it's, let me see, South Australia, Owen Manors, it looks like, is the name. I think so. You got it, Dina. So the grinder is from 1989, Australia, and it's signed, it looks like Owen Manors. It's called, he's actually named it. I don't know if that's Terra or Farah. is what it looks like. And then it's either Farrah or Tara. Oh, the price is $19.20. Okay, so we just want to make sure. Yeah, the price is $19.20. It's from $19.89. So if you want that, feels like it should be, it's going to be 2 to 3 pounds. I mean, it's going to be over a pound. I can tell that. Might be able to keep it at 2 pounds. But yeah, that's a super easy to ship if you need that shipped. If you could just message us after, you can message me now if you wanted to. Just give me your zip code and we'll get that PayPal invoice out to you right after the show. It's really cute. Let me just put your name on that, Susie. It's as easy as that. We get that to you. I just need your zip code once. After that, anything else you buy, we have you in the system. And let me just get Dina Missy on there. Dina, parentheses, Bo, so I can separate you from our vendor, Dina. All right. So that is all the goodies for tonight's show. So, like I said, anybody who wants anything shipped, if we haven't shipped to you before, just send me off your zip code in Messenger. Just tip. There should be a thing up here that you see on the gray barn. It should be able to send a message and just send that to us and we get that. Anybody watching this afterwards, any of the items that did not sell, you're more than welcome to purchase. Just direct message us at that point. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can direct message us through Instagram or Facebook. This morning yesterday afternoon, I actually got an email from someone, so you can also reach out to us that way. So I want to thank everybody for joining us. Don't forget, October 8th and 9th is the next town-wide vintage fall marketplace. So we'll see you then. Okay. All right. Don is just doing his thing. So good night, everybody. Thank you.